Coming at you from AJ Farms. We're inside the Big Red Barn today, and today I got a good one for you. We're building a water filter because you know there is hard times coming. As you can tell, Texas is under a drought, especially up here in North Texas. You know, I'm on top of Lake Richland Chambers Reservoir, and that lake provides water to Fort Worth, Tarrant County. And they said last month they pulled 150 million gallons of water off of that lake, and 350 million gallons evaporated. So we're in a tight spot. So we might be down there dipping water out of the stock tank in order to make coffee. So we're going to build us a filter today to help clean the water up before we make our coffee so it has a better taste to it, right? So let me show you my filter. We're building a sand, gravel, and charcoal filter, but it's a bucket. It's a 5-gallon bucket, and I'm going to put a drain in the bottom of it that leads into another filter that I took from the last farm that I sold, and it went to my water well. So I took that contraption off, and I got me a filter right here that's going to go inside of that filter, and this takes away the sediment and chlorine. Of course, if we're dipping water out of a stock tank, there ain't gonna be no chlorine in it, is there? It takes away lead, and it takes away a CYSTS, cyst, I don't know, it's a microorganism, and that's what we're after. We just want to clean up our water, and of course it takes away chemicals. So that's what we're doing today on the farm. We're going to try and take all this good junk. My wife came in here and surprised me. She was peeking on me. She said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm making a water filter out of all my plunder. This is my plunder right here from my kingdom." And so that's what we're going to do. So let me spin this camera around. I can't hold the camera and build it at the same time. I'm just going to have to take time and stop what I'm doing and show you the progress. So let's get after it. Okay, we've done cut a hole in the bottom of our bucket. This is for a 1-inch nipple. And here's my nipple right here. You can see the diamond plate. I've cut a hole in it. I made me a rubber gasket. And then it's going to fit in here like this. It's in there crooked. You want it to be a tight fit. And I'll shape that aluminum to where it'll be a better fit. Clip them edges off, and it'll fit in there tight. And then we're going to do the same thing in here. We're going to put us a rubber washer, and then we're going to put us another piece of diamond plate right here that I've done cut. See? I cut it out with the knockouts over there. It's electrical knockouts for a meter can. Anyhow, it's going to go in there. Of course, the rubber washer will be next. And then this will go in there. I'll probably put it like that. I don't know. I guess like that would be better. It'd be flat. It wouldn't have them nipples. The divots on the diamond plate, it'd be a good flat fit. And then, of course, we're going to take a cap and we're going to drill holes in it, little holes all the way around. Make sure we don't mess up the threads. And it'll be like that. So you'll put, the last stage will be a filter of probably some kind of fabric and sand, and then of course rock, pea gravel up to bigger rock. And somewhere in there we're going to put some charcoal. We got to figure out the mixture on it. And then once that's done, this will hook up to the bottom of that nipple right there. So it'll be like that. And then we'll make a turn down right here, come out and come down so we can put a bucket or something underneath it and catch our water. So that's what we're doing. And we're going to put it together and see how it turns out. I wanted to show what I was talking about to be clear before I put it together so you'll understand. So this goes in the bottom of the bucket. It'll be up like this. It'll have this washer, and then it'll have this gasket. And this gasket will push against the bottom of the bucket. And then this washer will go inside the bucket on that. And then this piece of aluminum, this washer will go on there like this. And this cap will tighten up all of it together, and of course it'll have holes drilled in it to drain the water. And it'll sandwich that rubber gasket against the bottom of that bucket. So Lord willing, it won't leak. My daughter came in and she says, well, now Daddy, that won't drain all the water out, will it? I said, no, there might be about that much water in the bottom of the bucket that I can't get out. But you know, it's better than nothing. Remember, it's an emergency situation. This ain't something we're just going to try and live off of. If the grid ever did go down and we were down to drinking water out of a stock tank in a 5-gallon bucket, Lord willing, we wouldn't have to do it for very long until everything come back online. I mean, that's the plan. This ain't a forever thing. Anyhow, also, we got us a blue barrel for water storage as well. And of course, we got us the white hose that won't taste like rubber if we had to use it. And we're gonna stand it up somewhere. I built a cradle for it so it can lay horizontal, and then we can drain the water out of it as well. So, like I said, hard times is coming. You good people ought to be out there hustling, trying to get you some provisions put up. Even, you know, this is a Christian-based channel. It's a farm and a prepping channel. I don't really talk about prepping too much on here, but you know, the Bible, go to the book of Proverbs, and King Solomon talks about, it says, look to the ant, you sluggard. It has no captain or overseer, yet it lay-bys and stores during the summer so it can rest during the winter. It's prepping. There's prepping in the Bible. So, y'all think, well, hold on, let me spin this camera around. Say, well, I'm a Christian. God will provide. I got faith. Remember, rely on the Almighty. That's true. Rely on the Almighty. But the Almighty gave you a brain, didn't He? He wants you to prepare. I mean, look, you get up in the morning and take your lunch to work, but you packed it the night before, I hope, so you didn't have to work so hard the morning you got up. Well, that's preparing, right? That's just using common sense. So you good people, use that common sense the Almighty give you so you'll be ready when hard times come and you won't be suffering so bad. Let me get back to building my water filter. Good people, it's the next day. I got it all put together, and I'm going to show you how it works, see if it works. I know there's bugs in it I got to work out, but better now than later, right? So here we go. Let me spin it around. Okay, so as you see here, this water, we filled up almost 5 gallons of water. And you see how I got my little screen. Now mind you, there's going to be a piece of cloth or something over that to keep sand and stuff going down in the drain, and then you're going to have sand, rock, whatever our filter elements are. That's where my filter's going to go. It's not full of water. Let's see if we can fill it up. So there's your gravity working. Oh, there it goes. So it worked. Hopefully there will be enough water pressure from the weight of the water to push the water through the filter, the store-bought filter. This one. We'll see. See all those things that it's supposed to help screen out? Anyways. Well, like I say at the end of all these videos, we always give the Almighty the glory. He's the one that blessed us with the knowledge to build that contraption right there. Remember to thank the Almighty for your blessings. He's blessing us each and every day, even if it's just time and some common sense to put something like that together. I got roughly $7 in it. Y'all know I ain't been to college, but I think I'm smarter than some of them college people because they've been overly educated. They can't think themselves out of a box, right? I'm just saying. So anyhow, I wanted to show you also that I have an extra filter. It's not as good as the other one, but if I had to have something, I got it. And remember, this right here is not to live on forever. It's just to use in case of an emergency, and I dropped a can. So, we'll catch y'all next time. And remember, we love you from AJ Farm.